All right, yeah. It was a heck of a college football game. We came up one play short. We were proud of the fight of our guys. We fought our tails off. Didn't play particularly good in the first half. Struggled to get much going offensively. Defensively, we had a couple of just big plays where we came out of gap. And that was really kind of the story of the first half. But the guys rallied. We did some really, really good things in the second half as a football team. Had a couple opportunities to close the door, and again, finished one play short. There was a real battle out there, tremendous atmosphere, two good teams going at it. We're obviously very disappointed, but know this season there's a lot left in it, long ways to go. I like the team. I like the team I got in that locker room. There's a bunch of fighters in that room, a bunch of guys that are going to get better quickly, and look forward to getting back and getting to our prep for Wisconsin.
Coach Darren Haynes, K-Cal, how would you describe the way you guys feel knowing this was the first Big Ten game and it didn't go the way you wanted it to go?
There's two good football teams going at it. Of course, as competitors, you're disappointed. We gave ourselves an opportunity to win a football game, which doesn't happen a whole lot here. And so I thought we put ourselves in position, but you gotta finish it. You gotta make some of those plays in the end. Disappointed we didn't make it. Disappointed, certainly not defeated. Excited to get back our first one home.
Lincoln, from your initial look, what does the offensive line need to do better?
Well, it was a good opponent, and then obviously when you play in an atmosphere like that, there's obvious challenges. They got some momentum early defensively. I thought we made a couple of lineup changes there, and I thought we handled it there pretty well for a while. We got to where we were moving pretty good. It's a good group. Listen, we made some mistakes. Some of our young guys came in there, made a few mistakes. We just got beat one-on-one a couple of times. They got some pretty good players. I mean, that's going to happen. But it was a good battle in there. I thought we hung in there and fought, but we definitely have to get better.
Lincoln, your first year, you guys won really well. Your trust lots of managers winning. Honestly, what was the responsibility? Just go back to I say, how different is it?
The players and coaches in that locker room and the fight that you saw here out of this football team, it gives me complete confidence.
Lincoln, I know hindsight's 2020, but the drive, the pressure you guys had before there, that drive, we're gonna took up very little time.
Yep.
Do you second guess that in any of those?
Yeah, no, I thought I could have been better. I didn't think I called a very good job there.
Right before halftime, the play with Kyron throwing the pass, they said it was tipped. Did you ask for a challenge? Is that what was going on?
No, I thought they would review it because it was such a significant play, and then they told me that they did. So that was it.
Easton, what did you see on that final drive by them, the big run they broke? What happened there?
I think it was just their execution by them. Like, we got all the fight. I don't think it was they wanted it more than us. It was a four-quarter fight like we saw, but when it comes down to big games like this, you gotta execute it. Credit to Michigan, they executed better than us. Like, learn returns like the other week.
Lincoln, the stereotype, I guess, Big Ten football, physical and ground attack, I guess, in this first Big Ten game for you guys. How would you, I guess, assess how you guys did in that?
I don't know. I don't want to make a bunch of big picture assessments without having a chance to sit there and study it. There were some. It was kind of back and forth. I mean, we had some times where we ran the ball really well, sometimes we didn't. They had a couple of big plays, and then we had a lot of times where we were stuffing them in the backfield. So I think it was just kind of a classic back and forth fight, and sort of felt like on the sidelines.
Miller, how much did you guys feed off the defense today, and especially that tumble late? What is that two goals in it?
Yeah, defense played their ass off. Like Coach said, the entire game. We didn't help them out very much early on, so that's on us. We got to be better, especially me in the first half. So, like I said, I mean, they got a couple big plays, but they're a really good team. The team that won 22 straight Big Ten games. It's hard to make them win, so they're going to make their plays. And, we got to help our defense out more on the offensive side.
So I think, how about Woody's play, the recover and strip all that free guys? Hopefully that should have been them.
Yeah, it was an awesome play. Just the fight. I mean, it's what I would expect out of anybody in our locker room. But that was we've had two kind of like that already this year. We had one against LSU as well. That ended up, it didn't play out the same, but it was a similar type play. So again, the question earlier about why I believe in the locker room, plays like that.
Lincoln, what do you exactly? It's like conference in the ice turning.
I thought, we had to move Murph over. Again, I don't want to pass a lot of judgment until I can sit there and study it. I know those guys battled. Murph hasn't taken a ton at left tackle here this year, and so I thought he came in and battled. And I thought Tobias got in there and did some really good things too. So it's a talented front. Again, challenging atmosphere. I mean, it's about as tough as it's going to get. And so battled. Certainly, can we be better? Yes, but a lot of fight in that group.
Is there anything on Lake and Cod and Gilly?
I don't have anything right now. It came straight from the locker room.
Miller, you said you feel like you got to be better in this first half. What happened maybe in the first half? Where did you kind of see most of the struggle that you guys had to get the ball going?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just didn't settle in offensively until probably halfway through the second quarter. Obviously, I feel like I cost our team in a big way. Turning the ball over, can't do that against a really good team, so I got to be a lot better. And you got to come in and handle the environments off the bat. I mean, you can't give a good team a chance to get the up on yourself. We'll learn from it, and I think we'll be better for it.
Coach, what were your thoughts on your execution work today?
Didn't get a ton out of the return game. Had some opportunities certainly in the punt return game, and I think that was probably maybe the biggest thing. I thought there was a couple that we shouldn't have fair caught. Had a chance to return, and a couple where we just didn't quite get the seams that we wanted. Not much activity on kickoff return, just the way the game went. Now, punting was awesome. I mean, we flipped the field a ton. Guys did a tremendous job on punt, and again, Michael was awesome on kickoffs.
Easton, was there any specific adjustments you guys made at halftime to come out so strong in the second half, 3 and outs pretty consecutively in the third quarter?
Coach Lang, he dialed some stuff in, but we really just rallied together, knowing that it was going to be a 4-quarter fight. Like I said, execution wasn't as good in the first half, giving up 2 big explosive plays. And I think, like I said, we just rallied in the second half. At halftime, schematically, we knew they were going to run the ball, and it really was just Milo, and then get out of just.
Again, was there anything you reevaluated play calling wise or all just game playing wise at halftime and trying to adjust from there?
I mean, there was a few things with some of the O-line lineup changes. Not anything drastic. Felt like we had a lot of opportunities there in the first half that we missed. Probably more about execution than calls.
Lincoln or Easton, I guess, can you shed some light on how Michigan's offense is still not easy to stop, even when they don't have much of a passing attack going?
I mean, they've got good players up front. Quarterback's athletic. I mean, the thing that hurt us was big plays. I mean, we gave up the drives. They had a pick six, and then they had. I think every drive that they got a score on was, there was an explosive play, and that was the name of the game. Because we probably, be interesting to go back and look at it, but we probably won, 80-85% of the defensive snaps, but we lost some of them big, and that's the mistakes that you can't make, things that we'll have to clean up.